What is the problem?
I know.
I'm not drunk.
Marcy,
Stop.
stop it.
No,
As soon as we
it
get,
all started
as
from
soon,
you.
hey, give me your ID.
Nope, take me in. You have no
Okay,
right.
put your stuff down.
Now you want to fucking arrest me? I just got off the goddamn plane. How does that look for Allegiant? Real nice.
Get in the car.
Are you fucking kidding me?
As I always say, you have to think of the licensed person, whether it's the airline or the bar or the restaurant. Yes, they're not supposed to serve somebody drunk or serve somebody until they get drunk. But the cost to a tavern or a purveyor of alcohol of one of these episodes can be extremely expensive. Welcome back, viewers. Dave Epstein here from Post Pollock Law Firm in Roseland, New Jersey. Today to talk about a video I just watched, and boy, is it fun. Well, depends who you are if you find it fun. The title is When an Entitled Woman Gets Drunk on a Plane. I was drawn to this because we do a lot of alcoholic beverage work here at Post Pollock. And the idea of a drunk woman on a plane is, I think, something some of us have experienced. Let's see about this particular drunk woman on a plane.
On February 15, 2024, an officer responded to a call of an unruly passenger on an incoming flight.
And my ears are plugged.
Step down. Go ahead, go.
Don't be mean.
I'm not being mean.
Yeah,
I just said,
I know.
okay.
Yeah.
Here, come with me. We're gonna go that way. You have a driver's license?
Do,
You see it?
but I would like you to tell me why.
I will. I'll explain it to you.
I'm just going to apply with bullshit.
All right, come on. Come on. You're in a secure area. Come on. Huh? Come on. Can you what?
Smoke.
No, you can't smoke.
My ears are plugged.
All right, come on. I'm Sergeant Marshall. I work for the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office.
And what is the problem?
I know. Sure, that way.
Dougie,
That way.
go. You started it. Go.
Is this your husband?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me have your ID. Hey, you can go ahead.
No. Not until you tell me.
Okay. Listen, I'm
What
going
is
to
the
arrest
problem?
you if you don't give me your ID.
You have
Plain
no
and
right.
simple.
No right.
Okay, folks, it's time for the shillelagh of common sense to come down. Give him your ID. You've been dragged off a plane because you were deemed drunk and disorderly. The flight attendants don't usually make that stuff up. I'll tell you why. Because they can get in trouble if somebody gets drunk on a plane or gets on a plane drunk. So they're basically putting themselves out there. So you must have been doing something. They're entitled to see your identification. Otherwise, they'll lock you up like you're a vagrant. Now, meantime, her husband is here. Dougie, apparently. Dougie doesn't seem happy. Let's see how this unfolds with the ID.
Yes.
Actually, you know what?
Drunk.
My
Give
son.
me your ID.
What? I'm what?
Drunk and disorderly.
Well, that would be from Allegiant, wouldn't it?
Listen, I don't care. I didn't give you the drinks.
I'm not drunk.
Marcy,
No.
give him your
No.
ID.
Give me your ID.
Marcy, just give me your ID or go home. Let's go. Come on.
You go.
No, I'm not.
This all started because of you.
It's nothing to do with
Listen.
It did.
Okay, we have two things happening now. Number one, officer, write down the partial ID, which is Marcy. Number two, I'm realizing that numerous lawyers are going to be involved here. First of all, she's charged with drunk and disorderly, and she is proving this in abundance on this video. The police have body cams on. Anybody who doesn't know that in this day and age, check your pulse. Secondly, we're going to need lawyers for a divorce because apparently Dougie is not, is being blamed by Marcy here for whatever happened on the plane, I guess for her getting drunk. My wife's never blamed that on me, by the way, so good thing for me. And then third, she's blaming it on, I guess it's Allegiant Airlines, which could end up being a problem. I can tell, while I don't deal with drunks on planes or alcoholic beverages on planes, we do have aviation lawyers here, and we have tons of alcoholic beverage lawyers. And I can tell you, every time one of these episodes happens, when the police are summoned, more often than not, the licensed establishment, whether it is a plane, a bar, a restaurant, ends up itself in trouble and paying a lot of money, sometimes because of your decision to go out and get sloshed. So please think about that. Let's continue with Marcy.
Listen, this doesn't have to be that hard. I just need your information.
Exactly right.
Are you what's her name?
Marcy.
Spell her first name.
No.
M-A-R-C-Y.
Wait.
Hey.
Go.
Stop.
Traitor.
No.
Stop.
Arrest me.
I
welcome it.
may. Don't touch
I
me.
welcome
Do
it.
not touch me.
You know why I welcome it? Because I have it all on
Okay,
video.
what's her first name?
Marcy.
Spell it.
M-A-R-C-Y.
M-A-R-C.
If you're going to get drunk on a plane, don't video it yourself.
What?
What?
Ma'am.
Stop it.
You know
Stop.
what? I've been waiting for
Stop.
5 hours
Stop.
to have a cigarette.
Stop.
Arrest me.
Stop.
Arrest me.
Stop.
Stop it.
No.
As soon as we
it
get,
all started
as
from
soon,
What
hey,
from me? What?
your mouth.
as soon as we get, ma'am, as soon as we get this over with, you'll be able to go get your stuff and you'll be able to
We'll
leave.
go home.
And
Marcy.
if
I don't
you
even care.
give me your ID.
No,
Mr.
I'm
Marshall,
not.
this-
Sergeant.
Because you know what?
Oh, what's that?
Sergeant
Allegiant,
Marsh. What? Do you guys live in Florida?
overserved his
that's
ass
fine.
all night.
That's fine.
Not
That's
mine.
fine. That's fine.
His.
Do you live in Florida?
No, we
No.
live in Michigan.
Okay.
Arrest
Well, I need to identify her, and
No.
I'm not gonna let her
Your
go.
ID.
No.
Give her
This
ID,
is
we'll go.
for what?
Would you
Hey,
please
stop
give her her?
yelling.
Tell me for what?
300 Central, copy name and
Would
date
you
of birth.
just give her
No.
ID and
For
we're going
what?
to go?
Poor Dougie, I think she's trying to get him arrested. Whatever the case, she's making the case to get arrested. Another good pointer, which I didn't think people needed to talk to a lawyer for this one, is don't ask them to arrest you. Think about it.
For
Would you
what?
give her the ID?
Hey, stop.
I would like to know
Stop.
what I
here.
did.
Marcy, come
Hey.
here. Marcy.
Ma'am.
I'm going to have a cigarette.
Ma'am.
I'm going to have a cigarette, or you can arrest
Come
me
over
right
there.
now.
Come over there right now.
Just give me
I'm
your
giving
ID.
you your last chance right now.
Marcy.
You have no right to be
Marcy.
doing this.
Yes.
Yes,
I do.
it does.
What did I tell me?
You're
what
not
I did.
You're not identifying yourself.
No, you tell me
Marcy,
why.
give me your goddamn ID. We're
Shut
going
up.
home.
Stand by.
Tell
Marcy.
me why I have to.
Because I just ordered you to. That's
Why
Marcy.
did the plane
Marcy.
say
one
I
last
had to?
chance. One last
Marcy,
chance.
look at me. Marcy, come here.
Take
Just
me in.
leave her be. Leave her
Okay, good. Take her.
be. Give me your ID.
No, take me in. You have no
Okay,
right.
put your stuff down.
You have
Put
no
your
right.
stuff down. Turn around.
That's a
Turn around.
good deal, Marcy. You're an asshole.
Do you agree with Dougie's assessment of Marcy? I think I do, but let's see what happens when they put her in cuffs. Let's see. She wanted them to arrest her. She's been doing everything she can to give them just cause, probable cause to arrest her. Let's see what happens when they arrest her.
You're under arrest.
You didn't even tell me what the problem was.
I explained to you
No, you
3
didn't.
or 4
No,
different
you
times.
didn't. You never said
You're-
what the problem was.
They're complaining that you're drunk and disorderly.
Oh, well, they served me.
Okay, I get that they served you.
I hope you're happy.
300 Central. I'm gonna have a white female under arrest
Yep.
here at the airport. Can you have a unit meet me here?
Now can I have a cigarette?
No.
10-4. No.
Come on.
You little man syndrome? Is that what it is?
Well, we're going through the airport.
Little man syndrome?
Let's go.
Oh, let's show it off. Woo!
You know, folks, sometimes when you end up in court with a criminal charge and your attorney is trying to work a deal out, cut a plea deal, to get you off lightly, what you need is the consent and the cooperation of the arresting officer. I have served as a prosecutor. I've done some measure of criminal law over my career. And the first thing you have to check with as a prosecutor is, how do you feel about this? How do you think little man syndrome is going to feel about cutting this woman a break? That's a rhetorical question. I think you already know the answer.
Because they overserved me on Allegiant. And I get arrested because they overserved me on Allegiant. Now you want to fucking arrest me? I just got off the goddamn plane. How does that look for Allegiant? Real nice. You're pissing me off. Don't you squeeze my arm like that.
Listen, stop.
Don't.
Stop.
Don't you.
Stop.
Oh, the
Stop.
bruises that will be there? Let go of me.
Stop.
Let go of me. You're being
Stop.
a son of a bitch.
402 down the airport.
300, 402. I'm by my.
Okay, so now it's the police officer's fault. It's Dougie's fault. It's Allegiant's fault. Everybody is out of order. Everybody's at fault but her. And she's complaining about the cuffs. She's saying, well, how could you arrest me for drunk and disorderly after begging these officers to arrest her for the past 5 minutes? The problem with all of this is when it comes to drunk and disorderly prosecution, she's all but convicting herself. Everybody knows they wear body camera these days. If you don't, get out of your cave and watch some TV.
Office. I'm trying to bring her through there. She's causing a scene.
I'm causing a scene. My wrists are being bruised. My arm is being bruised.
Stop.
Happens
Stop.
when you get arrested.
You are under arrest. Now you're resisting. You are
How
resisting
am I
arrest.
resisting?
Because you are fighting me.
How am I fighting you?
You're fighting
I'm
me.
right here against the f***ing door.
So why are you
Am I
hitting the
not
door?
right here against the f***ing door?
Stop.
How am I resisting?
Stop. Stop.
How am I resisting?
Relax.
Stop being
Relax.
a little man person.
Relax.
Think about your wife.
Relax.
Think about your children.
Relax.
All I did was come here for vacation.
Well,
Yeah. Well,
fortunately, you're going to be doing your first part of the vacation in our jail.
yeah, of course, because you're a little man.
How to kill all mosquitoes in the area in just minutes. This simple but brilliant trick you can do tonight to eliminate all.
Can't wait to get in front of that judge. Because my phone is still recording.
That's fine.
And
That's
the
fine.
bruises,
That's fine.
the
And
bruises,
there's no bruises.
oh, there will be in the morning. Oh, really? You really have to hold
Just in case the body cam isn't working, she's preserving her own evidence against herself.
me like that?
Yes.
Really?
You're pulling away. How to end?
And letting them know that evidence is there in case the body cam doesn't work.
Your hands are behind your back. I don't want you to fall.
Oh, to fall as you hold me like that.
Yes.
You wait
Can you
till
open the door
those.
so we can go through that way?
You wait.
Yeah.
Wait for those bruises.
She's extremely intoxicated.
Actually, I'm not.
Okay, just relax.
And I'm not going to be alone with him.
Well, it's a good thing I'm here.
No, I'm not.
You're gonna go in here.
I'm not going to be alone with him.
going through here, man.
I'm not being alone with you in a room.
Yes, you do.
You've already put the cuffs.
I just need her transported, and
Yeah, we'll take care of it.
I don't even know her name yet.
Don't
She refuses.
handle
Come on,
me.
let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You're under arrest for disorderly intoxication
From what?
and resisting.
From what? The airplane?
Yes.
After
Yes.
they served me.
Yes, ma'am. I get that they served
No,
you.
if that's your car. No,
it's
I'm
my
not
car.
going alone with you.
You're not going with me.
I'm not going with him.
You're going with him.
Okay.
I have not searched her.
Oh, search me.
I said I haven't searched you.
The cuffs?
real quick? You have anything on your person? Anything in your pocket?
You mind if I put this down to?
Just as an aside, and if you know, generally speaking, the protocol is that an officer of the opposite sex of the suspect cannot be the one to search her. She's saying she doesn't want to be alone with this officer. Little man syndrome, let's call him that. I shouldn't, because that's an insult to him. Shouldn't be in the car, and he's telling her he won't be in the car. But let's see if she figures that out once she's in the car.
No, I don't want my shit in there.
I'm not
No.
putting it back there. I'm going through your stuff to get your ID.
No, you have no right. I want an attorney. No, I request an attorney.
Okay.
No,
Have a seat.
hang on. This is wrong.
Sit.
You have no right to go
Sit
through
in
my-
the car.
I said,
Get in the car.
are you fucking kidding me?
No.
Folks, if you don't know what resisting arrest is, that's resisting arrest. They're telling her to get in the car, or it's obstruction, it's something. Generally, once you're in that situation, and hopefully all the body cam is running, if they're placing you in custody, they have you in cuffs, there's nothing you're going to do about it at that point. So saying, no, I'm not going to obey you, I'm not going to go in, all you're doing, if there's something wrong with the arrest or the stop, your lawyers will figure that out later. But you don't administer justice on scene. You follow the directions. If they're doing something wrong, rest assured, you're a lawyer. Your lawyer will figure that out.
You're an asshole. You want to loosen these a little bit?
Sit back.
And don't call the police a-holes.
No.
All right.
You do not.
Keep your camera on.
Yeah, I turned on before I got on.
Illegal!
I'm trying to find her ID because she won't give me any information. And her husband's here, but he's not exactly any help either. But at least he had enough sense to just go in the airport. 300.
I have a question, and I know you can't answer me, but I'm going to ask it anyway. If they couldn't find ID on her, how did she get on a plane? When I fly now, it's almost like I have to bring every piece of identification I ever was issued. So I don't know what that's all about. Maybe she lost it in her drunken stupor on the plane, or they asked her for it. But that's a question. I think you're required to have ID on a plane. Let's see how this ends up, if there is any more to be found.
Honestly, I was just trying to get her information to send her, with her husband, and she's just being so belligerent and drunk and refusing to give me her ID, so I'm going to go try to find her husband just to let him know real quick. Yeah, I'm going to need to get their information anyway.
Nobody else complained on the plane, but the one stewardess, because she was mad when I said, don't pull your hair down and shake it like that I have a video of. I want to go to my hotel. Okay. And you know what? Allegiant and your ass will be sued. We come here for vacation and we end up with this? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Your ass will be sued, I'll tell you that right now. Hey, you have no permission to go through my shit. I saw that. Nope. You have no permission. No permission to go through my shit. I already said attorney. I want an attorney.
Okay, folks, there's a lot to unpack there. I see at the end that they did not charge her with anything. She must have hired a good lawyer. But she's going to sue Allegiant. She's going to sue the police. She is going to, maybe she called her a stewardess. Ma'am, they're called flight attendants nowadays. I think stewardess is something we stopped using in about 1968. And the stewardess, if I gather it correctly, she was throwing her hair in her way. I don't know. I guess that's illegal nowadays. So she's going to go hire a lawyer for everything. When in fact, she obviously spent her money well because somehow they dropped the charges. There is no lawsuit to be had against the police. As far as I could see, they followed every protocol. They had probable cause to arrest her. Again, you get a call from a flight crew that you have a drunken, disorderly person on board. That's something else. She will not be able. I don't see her going anywhere suing Allegiant for over-serving her. Who knows where and when she got drunk? It could have been at the airport bar before she got on the plane. But I will say this. the implications of getting drunk, even when you don't drive, but obviously when you drive, it's even worse. The ramifications can be far-reaching. Not only can you get charged criminally, you can get hurt. You can hurt other people. You can offend people like police officers and do things that if you're going to get charged, make it worse. She ended up with an obstruction charge. Now, somehow she luckily got off on that. I can't imagine it was suppressed or she won a motion to dismiss because they had enough. And then, as I always say, you have to think of the licensed person, whether it's the airline or the bar or the restaurant. Yes, they're not supposed to serve somebody drunk or serve somebody until they get drunk. But the cost to a tavern or a purveyor of alcohol of one of these episodes can be extremely expensive. Huge fines, suspensions, all sorts of things can happen. I don't know personally exactly how that would work on an airline, but I would imagine it is similar to what happens in any state. Certainly in New Jersey here, we represent many taverns, bars, licensed establishments, and it can cause a lot of problems for them. The upshot is, do I really need to tell you the moral here? Drink responsibly. Forget about the law, although remember the law, because you'll run into it if you don't drink responsibly. Thanks. Dave Epstein from Post Pollock. We will see you soon and hope you enjoyed the video.